Hello everybody, Gaming Genius here and welcome back to a brand new episode of Road to Cristiano Ronaldo. As you can see here, we started off with the usual, playing squad battles. The first team we came up against was a pretty good team with icon Henry. The first goal he was able to score was a nice first touch finesse goal from outside the box. However, I was able to equalize at the 45th minute with a nice header from Williams. Then I was able to score with a nice through pass to Delifu in which he scored a low-driven shot, but this didn't last long because my opponent in the 68th minute was able to score with Carlos Vela. Then nothing happened till the extra time. In the extra time I was able to score a nice header from Cristiano Ronaldo. I had to bring him in. Next, a nice header from Budabuz, so I scored 3 headers this game. And then at the 114th minute, Cristiano Ronaldo doing his thing, rushing to the goal, and I was able to do nice bit of skill moves and it deflects to Budabuz, and Budabuz was able to score the 5th. However, my opponent was able to get one back at the 117th minute, and the match has ended with a 5-3 victory for me. As you can see, Williams was the man of the match. 662 coins because my bonus was not unlocked yet, and 1.8k squad battle points. At this point I was playing professional. However, I no longer play professional because as you know, you have to play against professional at first until you improve yourself against the CPU, and then you start playing world class and so on. So it's not beneficial if you start playing world class from the beginning and you lose. However, if you can play world class and win, that's good. As you can see here, my opponent was taking the lead, but however at the 35th minute I equalized, and at the 50th minute he was able to get the lead again. At the 52nd minute I was able to equalize, and at the 57th minute he got the lead again. This was a very interesting game because at the 90th minute I was able to equalize. This was such an important goal and it made me so happy. And at the 93rd minute a nice finesse shot from I think it was this game I actually played with my fitness squad. It wasn't with my main squad, that's why I played against professional, and it got us up to goal 2, which is very nice. As you can see here, I made some purchases. To start off, I wanted to replace my striker as soon as possible, so I bought Gamero. He's a very good player with very good pace, nice shooting. As you can see here, I listed Muriel up, a striker that I didn't like at all. And then as you can see, 87 pace, 83 shooting, 79 dribbling, very good stats from Gamero. Next up, it was my biggest signing yet. I signed Diego Godin. He's the second best La Liga defender after Sergio Ramos. As you can see, 88 rated for only 28,000 coins. I think that's really cheap. Then I hopped on to play my next game. As you can see, a very hard opponent with so many good players: Pelé, Maradona, 99 Muller, Info Kimmich. It was a very good squad, and until the 120th minute nothing has happened. Or actually I scored 7 goals, but I didn't want to show all the goals because it wasn't interesting enough, and we were able to get 1.7k squad battle points. Next up, do you remember when I used the contract method in the first episode? I told you that all these contracts will go up in price, and I bought rare contracts for 200 and non-rare contracts for 150. I started off by selling my gold rare contracts for 250, and then I will start selling my non-rare to make as much profit as I can. So as you can see, in the next game, by the 90th minute, I was up 3-1. We took the win in this game and took 1.6 thousand coins with 1.5 squad battle points. This was a very good win because we were moving up the ranks in squad battles. Now I want to advise you to always play squad battles as soon as you can, because the ranks change a lot, because it's not fixed. Like, to get Elite 1, you don't have to get a certain squad battle points. You have to be at the best 1% in the world. So there's no fixed points that you have to get. And in our next game, at the 53rd minute, we were able to score the third goal, a nice goal with my favorite player, Budabuz. Then Gamero, on his debut, was able to get a goal. Actually, he was able, I think, to get a hat-trick on his debut. Next up, a nice turn from Budabuz and a nice finesse to the corner, and this game ended at 5-1, I believe. And we got 1.7k coins and 1.9 squad battle points. This was a very good win, and we got so many points from it. Next up, as you can see, we played our next match with our main team. This opponent was not that good. It's not a good team compared to the previous ones. A very bad team, actually. So we went on. We scored a penalty. We went on to penalties, which was very weird, and we scored and won the game. Next up, we went against the last team of today. He's got Messi, he's got Fellaini, he's got so many good players, and Icon as well. And we were able to win 5-0. I didn't want to show the game because it wasn't an interesting game. And as you can see here, we got 1.3 squad battle points and got up to Elite 3. However, this will change because when players play, I will go down to Gold 1, as you can see here. So this was my episode for today. We signed a very good player, an 88 rated Godin, a Gamero, and it was and we progressed through this episode. Thank you all for watching. This has been episode 6 of Road to Cristiano Ronaldo. Make sure to like and subscribe.